Okay, this week we're going to be looking at word problems, which I love because it's something you can be kind of creative with in how you solve it. So it says Laura had 7 princess dresses. And if you remember when we were in class, Miss Fantasia talked about how she likes to box the numbers so that she kind of knows what she's working with. So Laura had 7 princess dresses for her dolls. Her friend gave her some more princess dresses. Now Laura has 12 princess dresses. How many princess dresses did Laura's friend give her? So normally we would pull out the keyword some more and I would want to add, but I have to be very careful with this because if we remember our part wholes, so part wholes, we really need to think about, do we have a whole and a part or a part and a part? And we really need to think about this. So let's see. She had 7 and her friend gave her some more. So that means I know that 7 is going to be my first part. Then it says her friend gave her some, but we don't know how many her friend gave her. And now she has 12. So that means her total now, her whole amount of dresses is 12. And her friend gave her some, and she started with 7. So I know all my parts now. She had 7, her friend gave her some, but we don't know how many. And now she has 12. So when I write my equation, I know that this has to be, what do you think about it? Is it an addition problem or a subtraction? Remember, we have our whole and we're breaking it into 2 parts. That means it's a subtraction problem. So when I write the equation, I always put my whole first. 12 minus what I started with, or what she started with, 7 equals, so 12 minus 7. So let's count backwards. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. All right. So this can be my picture, or I can get creative with it and draw dresses. So let's see, she had 7 dresses. I'm just going to use triangles. Miss Fantasia is not exactly an artist. Her friend gave her some. I don't know how many she gave her, remember, and she ended up with 12. So remember to really talk through your problem and pretend like you are that person. So the next thing I'm gonna do is use my 20 frame. So I'm gonna say, okay, she had 7. Remember, this is really just to prove my point. I already found the answer 2 different ways, but I like to check to make sure I get 100. So 7, she started with 7, and her friend gave her some until she got to 12. So let's see, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So how many did her friend give her? Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My answer is 5. All right, you guys. Word problems are tough, so give yourself some leeway. And here's the deal. This self-reflection up here is good because I can decide, ooh, you know what? I still don't quite get this one. And so when I meet with Miss Fantasia on Tuesday for my one-on-one, this is something maybe I want to talk to her about and work through together. All right, do your best.